name's Karen Fairley and I live in Bedhampton.
I'm Ian Fairley and I also live in Bedhampton.
With me.
With
me.
My wife. We first learnt about hosting from the government website. We made an application initially but then did nothing because we were having our kitchen refurbished. Friends of ours coincidentally also made an application and they got 2 ladies and their sons over, and these 2 ladies knew our proposed host, and they said, would we like to host them? So we actually contacted them directly. Several conversations later, everybody was in an agreement that they come to the UK, and all the bureaucracy was then challenged and fell into place.
Our 2 ladies were arriving at Luton Airport, which is not particularly easy to get there from public transport to Bedhampton, so we went to pick them up in the car. We had a long time in the airport because they were spending a long time in customs and in baggage reclaim, and I remember saying to my husband about 10 minutes before, what are we doing? We're about to take 2 people home to our house, not just for a holiday, but to live with us, and we've never met them before. But they came out from the airport and just found us and welcomed us with open arms and big hugs, lots of smiles, and then we drove them home. The girls each have their own bedroom and they have a separate bathroom, but all the communal areas we share. So we always tried to eat together because we felt that was important family time.
We also picked up their grandmother. She came in on a short-term visitor's visa for a 2-week stay with us.
Yeah, I think we do have a solid bond with them.
A very solid bond. I have no worries about that.
No, I think we did a lot with them in the beginning because they were so new to the area, and I think now we're finding they're doing more on their own, which is completely normal, really.
I think I thoroughly enjoy their company. There's spontaneity, there's humour, laughter. There are no awkward moments. It's really enjoyable.
To someone who's considering to be a host, I think we'd say do your research well about Ukrainian culture, about diet, about strange things that probably we do in Britain that they think are odd. We say thank you and please a lot when they think we don't need to. Their diet's very different to ours. They don't speak to random people in the street. They think that's very strange when I do that, especially when I'm out with the dog. What would you say?
I would say speak to as many people who have had a long experience in this process, and because we know from looking back how perhaps naive we were. Yeah. And I think we can say all 4 of us have been successful because we were actually probably very lucky to find personalities that we all got on with.
And 2 very nice people.
Yeah. To make sure that you understand the full extent, because it does take a lot of tolerance, I think, to a lot of patience to survive.
And a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in the beginning.
If the war does drag on, I personally would not look to put them in a difficult situation. I think we've come so far. One challenge that I found particularly hard was that it became very obvious to begin with that their command of English was not good enough for them to find their way through all the bureaucracy of settling in this country, and that took an enormous amount of work and patience, but But we got there without any mistakes, so it is possible.